minutes past 6. This segment is brought to you by Tui Garden. Now, over the past couple of months, friend of the show, Lucas de Jong, has partnered with Tui's garden expert, Hannah, to turn an overgrown garden patch into a thriving veggie garden. Now, today we're checking in for one last time to get some final tips for maintenance over the holiday period. Lucas, good morning.
I'm so happy to be here at this stage of the game because we've done it. We've done it. It's only taken 8 weeks and we have created a thriving vegetable garden with food that we're harvesting. But you got to see what it was like before first. So this is what it used to look like only 8 weeks ago. There wasn't much here. We cleared it out and we planted it up. Hannah, you're a Tui expert. And I mean, what did we do to the soil first to give people a little bit of an update before we do start grabbing some of this food?
Yeah. I mean, like you said, there was nothing here. It was pretty bare. We did a lot of work in enriching the soil. So we added some Tui compost, Tui sheet pellets, and then topped it up with some Tui veggie mix, strawberry mix, and tomato mix just to really enrich the soil before we planted. And then, as we've been planting, the homeowners, they've been feeding it regularly, so they've been really great. They've been using our liquid superfood every week, and I mean, look at it. It's so lush.
There's such a beautiful array of leafy greens that can sort of come from here with the reds of the lettuces and the herbs and the corianders and the parsleys. Like, this is a mesclun mix.
Yeah.
Anytime you need it, right? You can come out and just pick it up.
Exactly, yeah. I mean, it's so awesome. They've been harvesting really regularly. I mean, you can see they've kind of done with the rocket now. It's kind of gone to seed, so we'll be pulling that out at some point this morning.
Come on down. This is the good stuff. Like, everyone loves a leafy green, sure. This is like we're harvesting food now, right?
Yeah.
Like, tell us about the tomatoes. How are we looking?
Yeah, tomatoes are looking great. We've got some flowers coming here, which is fruiting. We'll see those come out probably in the next kind of couple of weeks. They do happen pretty quickly. We've got some laterals on these plants here that can be pulled out.
We talked about laterals last time. You got to pull the laterals out, eh?
Exactly.
But like, there are so many laterals on here, and these can happen overnight. These things just race away.
Yeah.
So
yeah. You can see one right here that's like that owl there. You could just pop that one out. So it's pretty easy to find when they're a bit bigger.
And it feels vicious doing that, but it's going to create an amazing plant structure, isn't it?
It is. We've got some snow peas up here.
I'm going to get in there. I'll get in there. I'll get in there and get some snow peas
straight from the vine. So
this is such a good little harvest of snow peas, but there's so many of these that are popping on. Now, these don't like the super warm weather too, right? And so they are going to sort of slow down in a little bit.
They will slow down. I guess as you're coming into Christmas, you could replant some regular beans or, anything else really, some kind of lettuce or,
Okay, you ready? She's been quite excited for this, everyone at home. There's a really big beetroot that was nothing 8 weeks ago.
Yeah.
So we're going to drum roll you in, Hannah. What do you got under there?
Look at this. This is so big. I'm going to just pull it out and see what we got. Wow, look at that.
Dude, mental. Oh my God. Like, that is insane, isn't it? And now that's all edible too, right?
It is all edible.
You need to remember as well.
Yep.
So,
perfect.
8 weeks, baby. 8 weeks. And we've got that. For anyone who thinks they can't garden, it's going to take too long. That's amazing, Han. Look, we've got some more food that will be coming very shortly too. We'll show you guys around as the morning goes on, as well as some summer drink gardens.
Yes, exactly. Some kind of festive activities we could do pre-Christmas.
Love it. We'll see you a little bit later.
I love it.
I love your little basket, Lucas.
Yes.
Look at you, wee harvester.
And that smile, the enthusiasm.
It's very cute. No doubt you've weaved that
cute.
yourself.
You know, and you can. I mean, the only issue is you pick one giant beetroot and the whole thing's full. But you know, it depends how successful you are, right?
Oh, you definitely looked the part though. Thanks.
So
Lucas.
good. Hey, just quickly, laterals.
Yeah, the tomato. Remember, you've got your tomato growing up and you've got the branches that come out the side. The lateral is the bit that comes out between them. All right?
But it's about the energy. Come on, talk to me about the energy.
So you want the energy going up through the plant and into the tomatoes. You don't want them just going, because they'll just keep going forever and they'll just go nuts.
So you want to get rid of them, basically.
You want to get rid of them so you can concentrate the energy into good
energy
focus.
Into the tomatoes.
But Lucas did the right thing.
For all of us.
Love it.
Absolutely. Lucas did the right thing. He got in there, he snapped that lateral off. He knows what he's doing. We can come back to more of that later on.
So good. Thank you for the education.